Welcome, everybody, to day 5 of Artemy's terrible, horrible, no good, very bad week. Quick recap. Day 1, we came home to our hometown to find that our father, who had summoned us, was dead, and everyone blamed us for it. Day 2, people figured out we hadn't killed our father, but we still don't know who did, and we inherit some things from him, including a list of kids in the town. We're not supposed to sure what we're supposed to do other than try to keep them safe, which we try to do. Um, Day 3, we realize there's a plague happening in part of the town, and that 5 years ago the same plague hit, and our dad basically quarantined the infected district, and everyone in it died, but the plague was contained. Um, Day 4, we start trying to treat people and also try to use the equipment, our father's equipment, to try to figure out if we can brew some medicine to help with the plague. Uh, and also our friend Ruben, we find out he's in trouble with the kin because he's up to some weird shit. Um, and then now and I think that brings us to day 5, where we're gonna try to crack the case of how to cure this plague. I'm sure we'll get it. We'll figure it out real soon. Um, so now we're at Aspidy's house. It's 4:45 in the morning. As you can see, we're extremely tie-tie. We probably should get some sleep. Um, let's refresh ourselves. We figured out that the Udur, which is the 8th name on the list, is a living thing composed of many parts, but we don't really know what it is yet. But we know it's in danger. Also, the plague has appeared to us and talked to us and is a jerk and has told us it's going to kill our kids, which not okay. One of our kids did get the plague, but we cured him with a magic MacGuffin, not magic, but a a schmouter, which is basically a miraculous combination of drugs that we can't replicate on our own. We can only try and find them. Fortunately, we have a few saved up, but they're not going to be enough. We need to figure out a way to actively cure this thing. Um, let's see. So what's on the docket for today? Complex mixtures are brewed in the big alembic, but it's broken. Tires requires a toolkit to fix. Time to deal with this issue. Pretty sure we did fix it. And we figured out that we can brew with, oh, here we go, yeah. We can brew it with, if we brew with organs, we can make painkillers, but not a cure. But if we try brewing with organs from infected people, maybe that'll have a better effect. But we don't have any of those yet, so we may need to try to obtain some. So that's number 1. Ruben's up to some shit in the warehouses. Oh yeah, there's a reward if we can bring a baby from an infected house, but I'm pretty sure we're not going to do that because that just seems real bad idea. And also the theater is where the hospital is set up. We need to check in there daily to actually do some doctor work or something. So, but first order of business is let's get some fucking shut-eye. So, let's be decadent. Let's go a whole 3 hours. Oh, trippy dream time. Oh. Did I not save? Because I think we've gotten this scene before. Yeah, we definitely have. My bad. I guess I didn't actually save after our last after the last bit I did on the last stream. So it's okay. We didn't miss much, but we will be watching this scene again. So here's a Clara, and there's another Clara, and there's a Daniil and Lara. So let's talk to the other Clara this time, see if she says anything different.
They're all expecting train carrying medicine and doctors. Fools. They honestly think a train can fix this. Like hell it'll come.
Hey, can I copy your homework? What was the task? The rules of life, as always. Don't you know it all in advance? Want a gingerbread? Sure. Why are you so grown up, anyway? How'd they let you into the school? Why was Daniil punished? He told her she doesn't know how to play and only ruins it all. Wow. Bold of him.
Why aren't we preparing for evacuation?
You've fallen asleep. This is the most important lesson of your life, and you've fallen asleep. The most crucial lesson. Children, what do we say to Artemy? How will we punish him? Will he stand in the corner like Daniil? Gravel, what's wrong with you? Children, Artemy fell asleep. Though he has disgraced this class, we must continue. Today I'll teach you the right way to eat a person. For a woman, start with the softest flesh. For a man, the internal organs. And please, stay away from anyone with red hair. Their flesh is venomous. Lara? Children, life's rules are simple. Everyone for themselves. Everyone's shirt is closer to their skin. It's neither your headache nor your piece of cake. Homo homini lupus est. You have neither mothers nor fathers. Murder unseen. Repeat after me. Stop. Children, to survive, to remain resolute, you must heed this lesson. Remember, history is written by winners. There is no truth. The truth is whatever you think it is. Daniil's mumbling from his corner. I think he just said those are Berkeley's ideas. If you have a friend, learn to betray them. If you have a lover, disappoint them first, then betray them and leave them behind. Children, I'm teaching you how to survive. What was your homework? I did my homework, I swear. Maybe this is why Artemy dropped out of med school. Okay, we slept about 15 minutes. Well, let's sleep another hour, and then I think I have some things I wanted to take care of at the warehouse. And then maybe, if we're really lucky, we can sleep some more. Oh yeah, okay, yeah, we haven't fixed the thing yet. Darn it. Oh, Murky's here. Ah, she's still not talking. Murky's one of the kids on our list. She lives in a train car. Yeah, honestly, Raz, these streams are... That's a pretty par for the course stream for Artemy. Okay. Tinker with this thing, since we finally have the toolkit to fix it. Yeah. Now let's brew. Okay, to upgrade our inventory, we need another cloak. Can we repair any of our equipment? Let's repair those gloves. If we get a safety pin, we can repair. Oh. Ooh, right. Can we repair our boots? Yes, we can. We're out of thread, though, so we can't repair our mask right now. Oh, we have more thread. Excellent. I knew hoarding this stuff would come in handy. Let's go ahead and sharpen the knife, too. Just in case. Alright, and while we wait for that stuff to finish brewing, let's do a quick walk around the step and try to pick up some herbs before the sun comes up. Yeah, the line, if a lover disappoints them, if a lover, disappoint them first. Yeah, that's some real out-of-pocket shit in this game. Artemy's subconscious is a wild place. But then, so is the real world. There you are. There's the crow stone. There's always a lot up there. None back here? Okay. Hunger's getting up there, so let's eat one of our delicious eggs. In which the Haruspex fully embraces the struggle of invention and a sacrifice is offered. I won't get into fights with my own Katanke over stock. If he's angered the kin somehow, that's his problem to solve. Yes. Oh, I think maybe we didn't do that part. I couldn't remember if we did that before or after we went and talked to Aspity. I think stock will be okay either way. I hope he is, because I'm not fit enough to kill 4 Odongs for him. Especially not with how mean he's been. If he was nicer, maybe. But he's been such a dick. And I've got better things to do, like wander around a graveyard at dawn, picking psychoactive herbs. Yes, the world's slowest chase scene. It's like the movie It Follows, but with a much cuter monster. And also nobody's getting laid. Tragically. Yeah, certainly not. Certainly we're not getting laid. Oh, hello. Speaking of getting laid, I've decided that I won't bother you anymore. Can you please tell me your name now? Nara, Narana. So you don't remember me at all? You're an herb bride, Earth's flesh. I never had much contact with your kind. What matters is, you got used to me. Now you won't be so scared when the time comes. It will be easier for you, so have no regrets. When what time comes? Are you sure you want to know? Yeah, tell me already. You will have to kill me at some point. I told you. I'm yours, Yargachin. What? Don't be sad, and don't be frightened when it happens. We do not fear death. Timelda, we are indifferent to it, but it will help you understand. So that's what our connection is. Oh good, she came inside. Hey girl.
Buds bear flowers, clock bear hours, bones bear nothing. They're just bones.
Your place is all dirty. Look who's talking. When was the last time you took a bath? I don't have time. Too busy. Me too, little one. I got a new friend. A talking friend. Really? A talking one? She's a secret friend. I don't know why, but she doesn't like you at all. Just like you, huh? Why should I like you? I like my new friend now. My talking friend. Why doesn't your friend like me, Murky? She says it's 'cause you're a doctor. She doesn't like that. Strange. Usually that's the only thing people like about me. I mean, her talking friend could be the plague. We have no reason to think that. No proof, anyway. Could also be Clara. She talks a lot. But yes, I also love Murky. She is my precious baby. Oh, actually, let me brew a couple more potions. Ugh, almost out of brown twire. Okay. Brew a couple of those. And a couple of those. Now we've got 5 of everything. Everything we're likely to need anyway. 1 shitty lockpick left. Swap that out for a good one. Yeah, sure, let's see what we got here. Painkiller. Helps lower a patient's pain. If taken before sleep, improves health. Made from kidney tissue, made from liver tissue. Oh, we definitely don't need all this water. Let's leave that here. I think we're good. Let's put our schmouters away as well. I've been so lucky with the schmouters on this playthrough. Oh my god, you guys. Okay, now it's almost 9. Today, a bull will walk the town streets to touch it for the last time. Then it will be slaughtered. A hospital has been set up in the town theater. Every doctor is there. Yeah, we should go to work. Yes, I can still get water at the barrels. Those, unless it's in a, I think if I'm in a, I can't remember if it's plague districts or recently infected districts, like after the plague is cleared out, those barrels are empty, but the ones in uninfected districts are always full. Let's go ahead and feed the roots, get some herbs. Ooh, some white wisp. That's rare. Ooh, and there's a cache over here. Let's go check that. Since it's a new day. Let's leave a spring. So this district was infected on day 3. Yesterday it was burned out, and today it's back to normal. The steppe rabble are dragging a bull through the hindquarters, celebrating their cruelty, the beasts. Yeah? Why are they doing that? Now that's a good question. Everyone else mourns while they celebrate. I think you know why. The beasts overflow with joy. Made a half-naked girl ride the thing. Shameless. Yeah, I remember hearing about the bull. So it's in the hindquarters? It's not what I meant to do. Hey, kid. Hey, uncle. Let's play fire starters. Take a pebble. If you get a red one, you're sick. Black, and you're a fire starter. We use sticks for bottles. Get hit, and you're dead. If you're sick and touch a fire starter, they get infected, too. Hey, not fair. You've only got red pebbles there. Everyone wants to play as a fire starter. It's boring to be sick. Folks say the fire starters are sick, too. The plague doesn't kill them. It whispers to them, tells them to burn folks so they suffer less. It's kind. The plague doesn't know kindness. Quickly duck into the clothes shop, see if they have any thread. Yes! Yes, DC, do it. Sweet. Ooh, and a thimble. Take those. Ooh, and a repellent cloak. That's the kind I need. Perfect. Yes, exactly. The children accidentally figured out a cure for the plague, but they didn't make notes. Because they're amateurs. So there's no way to replicate it. Right. And this is why you always make notes. I think Adam Savage said the only difference between science and screwing around is writing stuff down. And he's a very wise man. Have you heard, Doctor? People have completely lost faith in you. We've taken up the good fight ourselves, with fire. What fight? You doctors stand around watching microbes. It's we who suffer. You stash away medicine while we're all on our own. Personally, I'm too scared, but there'll be others. They'll burn the sick. They're beyond salvation anyway. We remember the first outbreak, but we'll at least protect ourselves. We study microbes to save you assholes. Ooh. Ooh hoo hoo. I think I've got a good amount of safety pins at home. Just scarf that right on down. Aha. Well, that's a nice bowl. You look like a nice bowl. You found us, Yargachin. We are happy to have you here. We looked for a butcher to help us restore order, to complete the rank. What order? What rank? Behold this perfect body. It must be properly divided. You're talking about the bull, I hope. You're a funny man, Yargachin. I am glad to hear your jokes. We also joke sometimes, among the kin. Yes, jokes. Is this your attempt to end the plague? The outbreak is only one misfortune. We do this for other reasons. The bull is like the world. A Yargachin cuts the bull along the lines, and the world comes to order. The bull is pleased. We are pleased. You are pleased. Fine. I know the lines. I'll cut the bull. Look, he says farewell to the town. The town says farewell. While he walks the streets, the town grows into him, binds him with love. When it is done, he will return to the place of blood, the Raggy Barrow. We will wait for the butcher there. You do that. I'll come soon. The bull will be sacrificed at the Raggy Barrow in the evening. I think 6 is the right time. Yeah, yeah. DC says they're so shocked seeing these guys. Yeah, the Odongs, they're just part of life here. Oh, are you the same kid I talked to earlier? I think you are. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Might as well duck into the pharmacy, see what they have for sale. And then maybe go catch a quick nap at Big Vlad's before I pass out. Or before I go to work. Ooh. He'll pay me. Ooh. Now seems like a good time to cash in my coffee. Is there anything else I have that you'll pay good money for? I mean, my drugs, obviously, but I want those. I need those. Oh. Okay. Got yourself a deal. Not what I meant to do. Let me just go stick my head into the Skinner's district, see if it's infected again. And if I have to go give Peter a booster, because I would like him to not die. He usually dies pretty quick in my previous playthroughs. But he's been lucky on this one. Ooh. I can't get through this way. Oh, here we go. Just enough. Okay, Skinner's is fine. Ooh. I thought I remembered there being a cache out here. Perfect. Yeah, and there's a kid's cache over here. Ooh, that's another good one. It's my lucky day. Except for the part where, you know, everything's shit. Okay, yeah, my health is starting to drop. Definitely need to get some sleep. But there's so much to do. I don't have time to be sleeping. No, I need those. Yeah. Yeah, their expressions and facial models are delightful. I'll take that. Pro tip, if you're exhausted and starting to take damage, you can just use medical supplies to bring your health back up. Sleepy? Put a band-aid on it. Or a tourniquet. It's fine. Yep, that means it's maxed out and my health is starting to drop when it flashes red. I'll take that chalk, sure. Okay, and this district is burnt out because it was infected yesterday. There's a body, which unfortunately I can't autopsy. I am going to go check the kid's stash in this corner. I think it's over here. Yes. I'll leave that. Seems like a good exchange. No room for that. Oh, okay, so yeah, it's just in infected districts that the water barrels are empty. Okay. Do I want to stash anything here? Put these in here because they're pretty much only good for the dead item shop. Oh, and I'll stash a couple of these here so that if this district gets infected again, I can just... Those will be here already for me to give to him and Capella. Alright. Eat another egg. Catch another hour of sleep. It's enough to be getting on with. Let's actually go to the hospital and do our job. first go check the stash that's up here. At least I'm pretty sure it's up here. No, it's not. Interesting. I thought it was. I know there's one around here somewhere. Usually... Yeah, well, sort of. The addressed architecture stuff has sort of been addressed. The Stomatins, Peter and Andre, are architects, and the polyhedron, which is the big crazy tower across the river, is Peter's baby. Even he's not sure exactly how she stays up, but that's probably part of why he drinks so much. But these are basically his previous attempts at building something like that, or his first experiments. Whoop, shit. That's right, it's in a burned out district, so there are looters roving around who will definitely try to shank me in the kidneys. Oh, and while we're here, let's go see what the fund has for me. I think that's close by. That's right over here. I also love that the only reliable sources for bullets in this game are night watchmen and small children. And I guess you can buy them from Grief, but... Aw, hell yeah. Just gonna eat all this food right now. And I think there's a water barrel nearby so I can quench my thirst. Gonna touch this clock. Fill up my water bottles while I'm at it. Oh. Hi.
The sweet tabby-eyed choves had no fur and no nose. On 8 paws he would linger. On his tail was a stinger.
Wait. Strike, if you will, but hear me. I came to entrust the lives of my new parents to you. There was someone gullible enough to adopt you? There was. Are they sick? There's trouble looming over both of them. Something with their house. It's a house of troubles. My adopted mother is especially in danger. Can you help us? Can you watch over them? Please. If no one's dearer to you, watch over them yourself. I did take care of them, but I can't any longer. I need to disappear for a while. Maybe even forever. Don't ask, please. You'll understand soon enough. But tell me you'll do it, Burak. I know you have a warm heart. Fine. Who are they? The Saburovs. They're my new mother and father. You're a good fit for each other. Will you do it? They'll never ask anyone themselves. Mother thinks the whole town hates her for failing to protect them from the plague. And father, he takes all evil on himself, so that no one else will be soiled. But Mother has the worst of it. She needs a doctor. I'll pay her a visit, but I can't promise I'll save her. Misfortune has found its way into the Rod, or has it always lived there? I'm no fan of the Saburovs, but if I decide to pay them a visit, I should start with Katerina. Her room is at the back of the mansion. Oh boy, okay. Now we're in plague country. Let's be swift about our business. Whoop, shit! Ah, I ran right into that, literally. God damn it. I forgot that this thing will camp in doorways, because it's a dick. Hey, Ruben.
And the rain. The goddamn rain. Does it ever end? Pouring and pouring and pouring and pouring.
So how's your panacea going? An oak isn't felled in one stroke. Too many corpses today. More than yesterday. They can barely cart them all away. How long does it take for the sandpaths to kill a patient? No one stayed alive for more than a day. If the patient has a weak constitution or no medicine, it takes closer to 8 hours. And antibiotics? Properly prescribed, they can extend their life. I remember Mentor talking about it. I always forget your step word. The 3 states? Is that what you mean? The 3 layers. Could you at least find the right antibiotics for some patients here? Perhaps some would survive a day or 2. Then you could rescue them with that panacea of yours. So you do believe I can do it, after all? I guess. All right, consider it done. I've made up my mind, you know. If I survive all this, I'll leave, never to return. Where would you go? I don't know. To the front? I guess it's safer than here. Administer correct antibiotics to 3 patients. Nope. No room for morphine. Okay. Well, we'll come back for that. If we have space. But if not, I don't use it that much. Okay. Let's do some diagnostics. That's extremely unhelpful. A fever rises. It could be anything of the 3. Pupils dilate. It's either bones or nerves. Here we go. Profuse sweating. It's in the nerves. Breath becomes ragged. It's either nerves or blood. Fever, again, not helpful. Let's try another one of these. There we go. Of course, it's the kind of antibiotic I have the fewest of. Yep. Gonna need more of that. At least I had enough for today. Ah, rude. Very rude.
Time is of the essence.
Okay, well, at least now I have room for morphine. Oh, shit. I don't have room. I mean, I guess I don't need all these things. How's my health doing? There, that's room enough for a couple things anyway. We're gonna need a better scalpel for when we're gonna harvest the heart or the brain, but yeah, there we go. Diseased kidney. Ah, organ damaged. Damn it. We don't have room for the heart or the brain. Those both take up 4 slots. Still, got something. Oh, hey, Daniil.
What do you call such a man? A slave. You call him a slave.
We need an isolation ward. A huge building. Spacious. Yes, that's the word I used. The Canes suggested the cathedral. That's it. Nothing surprises me anymore. Then again, all a quarantined person has left is prayer. But it's a single space. No separate rooms. Precisely. No separate rooms. No running water, no heat, no beds. And yes, it is spacious, vertically. I suppose Victor expects me to build 8-story bunk beds there, and add hanging ropes so that people from the upper layers can descend to the toilet. You should suggest that to the Canes, Erdem. They'll appreciate your imagination. Building one's spirit, training their will, asking the perennial questions. Questions, questions, questions. Always questions, never answers. I have a question for you too, Erdem. By the way, what does Erdem mean? Obviously it's a step word, but what's the translation? Arrogant fool, maybe? No, it's a polite way to address a person of knowledge. So? Okay, don't laugh at me. Have you heard that 5 years ago, during the first outbreak, kids made these horrible mixtures from ground pills? Yes, schmouters. They can cure the plague. Yes, I've heard. Worse, I've checked. So don't laugh at me either, dear colleague. What's the word? Erdem? I'm no Erdem. Emshen would be more accurate, but not especially humble. Usually we call surgeons Yargachins, as in butchers. All right, Burak. Now's not the time for steppe linguistics. We'll talk later, colleague. Godspeed, Oinon. That was the most civil conversation we've had yet. Good for us. Okay. Ooh, we're going to get a good reward from the fund tomorrow. Look how high our approval is. We need to talk to the Sabarovs. We need to sleep. And we need to test out our new kidney. Maybe try to find a better scalpel somewhere. And we need to sleep. Oh, shoot, and we need to go visit... Oh, no, we already... we already inoculate Khan and... Yeah, that's right, we visited them early this morning. We visited Vlad and Khan, so they've gotten their boosters, and I don't think there's anyone else we care about in these districts. Oh, we should go check the... No, we don't have to do that right now. Let's definitely go check on Lara, though, and then maybe we can take the boat. Check on the Sabarovs. Let's do that. Let's see if we can avoid walking into any plague clouds this time. Oop. Yep. Nope. I see you there. I see you, villain. Ooh. Let's see. Can I make room for that? Yes. Okay, great. The flank is fine. Don't mind if I do. Yep. It's all just carrying. I mean, I guess the different squares represent, the different spaces represent different pockets. So I suppose I could move the organ to, you know, a designated pocket. But, it's fine. Ooh. Ooh. Yes. Yes. Let's do it. So I'm going to need that to upgrade the alembic eventually. Anything I can sell? Nothing I really want to part with. The crowd has lost their minds. They believe the plague can be purged with fire, along with anyone infected. You all lost it while I was gone. People are frightened for their lives. If a thug attacks you with a knife, will you turn the other cheek? Sand plague is worse than any knife. This panic is tearing the town apart. Can't you see what it brings us to? What? People are burning each other. Mistress Katerina taught us the only path to understanding the self is through suffering. We witness the people's interpretation of her words. They're not trying to kill those infected, you know. No, the hope is that pain and fire would cleanse them somehow. Dark Age hysteria. Stop trying to blame everything on the mistresses. Think for yourself. Okay, yeah, let's go talk to actual Lara, not crazy teacher dream Lara. Oh, she doesn't want to talk. That's fine. No, I can just keep that here as an emergency stash. I'll stash one of these here too. Oh, right. She gave me that yesterday and I didn't have room for it. Well, I'll have my nap first because I'm pretty full right now. And the bread can just stay there till another day. Sorry, I know watching me trading is probably not the most exciting thing, but it is very necessary. Oh, I should have drawn some blood from that infected guy. I wasn't thinking. Maybe I can go back and do that before the end of the day. Because I could also try experimenting with infected blood, see if that does anything. That would have been smart. Oh well. There you are. Now this one I know the stash is up here. There it is. It's 5 o'clock already, jeez. The bull is sacrificed at the Ruggy Barrow. If I want to be there, I need to arrive before dawn. And yes, there is a cache over here as well. Ooh, another good one. Let's see. Oh, I don't have room for all this stuff. I guess I can eat my fish. Let's see what the note says. Who let Riska out of the can? At least put the lid back. I should leave something. Leave the morphine. Kids love morphine. Oh, you're on the other side of the fence, aren't you? I'm not going to worry about it. Nope. Shit. I didn't even notice that we were in another burned out district. Ooh. Oh, he's still following me. I'll come back for that. Protect me, Governor! Oh. What's going on here? They say the Sabarovs nurture the plague, that they harbor a carrier, a girl. What carrier? Hell if I know. That's why we're here, to get him to give her up. But he won't. Keeps lying, saying there's no carrier, trying to talk us down. Says he's gonna cause people to hunt, soon he's gonna cause people to hunt down women in the street, like on that first day. And what will you do with her if he does give her up? Only one thing to do. Put her back where she came from, into the earth. If they do find a carrier, Sabarov won't need your help to deal with them. Are you dense, pal? The plague plays right into Sabarov's hands. The Kanes and the Olgimskis have always resented him, but now he wields power. He's pulling out all the stops, promoting order, he says. Some order. Who knows? Maybe you're right. Right. We need to talk to Sabarov, but let's go talk to Katerina first. She's shown her true colors, the false mistress. If our beloved white swan Victoria were here, she'd be out on the street, shielding people from trouble. And Nina, if she were around, none of this would be happening. That's the sort of power she had. But this one just locks herself up at home. A useless mistress. I remember Nina. After her, a plague feels like little more than a funhouse. So she was a woman of character. So what? They're all like that. Why ask more of her? And what power she had. She radiated heat like a blazing forest fire. This one doesn't even give off light. This one? That Saburova woman, Katerina. She's never had power. Utterly barren. We used to pity her, but now she's worse than barren. She sows poison. Hi, Ren. Glad you could make it. Were you able to tear yourself away from Silksong? Nonsense. What poison? You know nothing, you dolt. If you don't know the power of the mistresses, then shut your mouth and show some respect. Have some sense. Some give off heat, some give off light, some give off poison. We sense that she gives off poison. I suppose I should be going. Oh, yeah, that sounds like, based on my HoloNet experience, that sounds about right. Oh, Jesus. This woman's got a lot of ghosts in her closet. Should we talk to them first or talk to her first? Let's talk to her.
Shh. Did you hear that?
Isidor's son. Artemy, is that right? Or is it Ursher? No, Ursher was my older brother. He died young. I'm Artemy. Have you come to present yourself to the mistress? It's taken long enough. I don't believe this is a courtesy visit. That means you have a request. Speak. That street rat Clara said you were in need of help. Ha! Now this is funny. What's funny? I'm fine. Healthy and strong enough. But my husband could benefit from your help. He requires your counsel, but is too proud to ask. Alexander would rather bear all this on his shoulders than distract you from your work. Could you speak to him? I'll speak to him. Is he at the town hall? Yes, at the town hall. Or maybe in his half of the house. I'm not certain. I haven't seen him in a while. Yes, quite a while. Almost a day. I'm glad I paid you a visit, Katerina. I'm starting to understand this house. Seems like the dark cloud hangs over Alexander today, not Katerina. The wisest women in our town would take the title mistresses, a word that calls to mind the tales of ancient sorcery. Do you believe in such a thing? Mistresses were two extraordinary women in the town's ruling families. There was something undeniably uncanny about them. Stepson, you bear the marks of nature's flow upon your skin, but mind how thin the twire runs in your veins. You are more stone than earth. Like ships must catch the wind in sails, our town relies on nature's flow. Nature is everywhere. Everything lives by her flows. None know how many winding paths there are. None know what forces run their course. There are no words for what they hold. To see them calls for gifted senses, gifted minds. And should one hear the call of such a gift, what feats, what brave new world they'd find with it, like being the very first to hoist a sail. Such gifts are not yet the domain of mankind. Victoria Olgimskaya and Nina Kaina, one 5'6", one 6'1", mortals, but seen as giants, for they could feel the powers move across the firmament. And? Some merely know the flows, some feel them now and then. A mistress tastes those waves, might drink of them, and when the stars align, might ride them. The people felt such women knew the workings of the world itself. And that's it? How is that not enough? The mistresses kept their hands quite clean of rough and tawdry magics. Victoria knew not a spell that brought the dead to life, but Nina did inspire fear. Along her steps, doors shut and children hid, but those two women gave the town its life. No one knows the hows or whys of such power. Yes, I knew a man like that. Nobody knew how, but his presence would severely change the pressure every time. Reflections ride in the rod's corners, more than in other houses. Who were you replying to, Ren, when you said you haven't completed Act 1? I'm wondering if someone's sending chat messages that I'm not seeing. We were on day 5. We've done our business at the hospital. We have an infected kidney in our pocket that we need to go try to make medicine out of. And, oh, that's interesting. I didn't see a message from DC in between your 2 messages. But I do see DC saying, whoa, so some of your messages are coming through. Weird. But yeah, we're checking on the Sabarovs because Clara asked us to. We have to go dissect a bull later, and we're pretty much dead on our feet. So, you know. Oh, but we found another toolkit so we can upgrade our inventory again. So, obviously things are going well. That's right, I left these here before.
This is just too much. Too much. 40. 40 is obviously not enough.
2 mistresses were seen, and all felt that to be correct. For one was night, and one was day. One was heat, and one was cold. One was storm, and one was calm. Contrast reigned. Nina held court over schism and unease. Victoria's domain was peace and nourishment.
The bright and the fearsome, as they were called.
The Kanes had Nina, the Olgimskis had Victoria. When Saburov returned with his young bride, my Katerina, there was no place for her in such a scheme. But her hairs would raise, and her skin would sense it, and once Nina did perish, Katerina took her place and seized a name for herself.
Nina the Wicked.
Nina did only drive men to fear, but Katerina, naive as she was, mistook the nuance of Nina's role for a romantic darkness, and that in turn would drive her down the road to frightful things.
Luckily, she never became a second Nina.
And is that such a blessing, sir? Nina did not just take children from their mothers. She tinged our lives with color. Remember how in her days to walk the streets was an adventure?
Yes, I remember those days.
Victoria died, and Katerina replaced both mistresses. 2 roles to play. She grew into neither. But patient folk would wait for her to find her gift, and some may still await her day.
She should have stayed out of those games.
Wild Nina begat Maria, the talented. Warm Victoria begat Capella, the gifted. My mistress has no one. She'd take any child to raise as her kin, gift or no gift.
Is she in pain?
She sits in darkness, weaving blackest yarn from heaviest thoughts. She'd rather knit baby socks. Instead, she drapes black folds around her throat and chokes.
There, no need to cry.
At night we hear her talk to herself, mad. I failed to give life to the town, talentless. I failed to nourish town or child, giftless. I failed to guard against plague, useless. I am barren.
I could prescribe something for her nerves.
But have you heard? Such wondrous news! We wait in awe for our new daughter, true and talented. And such a talent, sir, a blessed gift. And now we are not 2, but 3, and one will much more mighty than 2 be.
So where is this girl?
She walks the streets and does her chores, bound to this plague somehow. She has the gift, so she must stay to stop the plague. Salvation can and must come from the house of Saburov.
I've met that girl. She does indeed carry a long list of chores. Okay, hopefully let's see if Sabarov's here. Just a second. I'm gonna check on something. Okay, I just loaded up the actual Twitch page, and the chat there does have the message that I missed, so I guess OBS is just not as reliable, which is too bad. Oh well. Oh good, he's here. I don't have to go back to the town hall. And also, not doing great. At least he's only got 3. Katarina had 4. Oh, I really like that couch. Sorry, distracted.
There's a twinge in my chest. Could it be conscience?
Ah, Burak. If you've grown weary of your medical duties and seek to join the town guard, you'll leave disappointed. Your expertise would be wasted on the streets. Not to mention we're almost out of leather caps. Good to see you've kept your sense of humor. So what brings you here today? The hunt for the urchin that carries the plague? If so, don't bother. My porch is already packed with volunteers. Pockets full of matches and kindling leave no room for common sense. I'm here to check on you. You're clearly overworked. Don't bother, I'm fine. Everyone is overworked these days. You, Reuben, Dankovsky, all the actual workers, unlike those layabouts outside. I could use your help with another matter. With those layabouts, I assume? They showed up this morning, claiming to have found the carrier. A homeless little girl, clearly infected, but nonetheless alive and well. I know perfectly well what urchin they mean. Be assured she has nothing to do with this. Little? Clearly not your ward, if that's who you're talking about. Exactly. They're agitating over nonsense. Someone has to calm them down. Little urchin. Wait, that's not Clara, that's another girl. What? Which girl? I mean, maybe. Just a thought. You're a doctor. They'll trust you more than me. Tell them they're mistaken. Better yet, if they capture her, they can't hurt her. Without her, we're doomed. Isn't that right? Dankovsky told me about his vaccine project. That's right. I'll tell them to stay their hands. Our town's always had 3 ruling houses. Kane, Olgimsky, Saburov. Each one would reign over their own domain. The Kanes were our head, the Olgimskys our belly. But pray, Burak, tell me what the Saburovs held. They were the hands. The Kanes were weavers of laws and dreams. The Olgimskys were masters of money and men. To Saburov remained an executive power. Their task was to keep the streets in order, in a town where there was almost no crime. I guess the genocide that the Olgimskys were perpetrating against the kin doesn't count as crime. 'Tis funny, you see. When the houses agreed to manage the town, Saburov was in name the triumvirate's head. I know not what that meant, nor what it entailed. It entails exactly what is happening now. They could seize control in face of a mortal crisis. Saburov still believes that his mission is clear. Keep order. He may not look the part, but he is not a fool. He knows duty entails the pursuit of order through fear, and that violent means stain the soul of a duty-bound man. Stain the hands, too. When denied respect, is a man not wounded, Burak? Not even for evil he does, but for failing to do much at all. Even more when you had not a chance to do any deed of note. There are only so many of those going round. Can't say. People seem to respect me. I speak not of you, Burak. I speak of my master. His pride, soul, has been wounded by lack of respect. He needs his authority, now more than ever. The
Kanes, the Olgimskis, never trusted our house. Perhaps this distrust never turned to contempt. But distrust it was, dear sir. DC asks who the white mask people are. These are tragedians. They have a few different roles in the game. Sometimes they talk directly to the player, like explaining how game mechanics work. But the reflections specifically seem to be like the inner voices of the people we're talking to. Give us a peek behind the curtain. And the Sabarovs clearly have a lot going on behind their facades. And it's nice because, so in the original Pathologic, there were 3 storylines, each one following one of the protagonists, Dankovsky, Artemy, and Clara. And Pathologic 2 just follows Artemy's storyline, so you don't get to spend as much time or develop as much of the characters who are important in Dankovsky and Clara's stories, and obviously the Sabarovs are very important in Clara's story. So it's nice that we, even if it's a bit like info dumpy, we still get to learn a bit more about who they are and why they are the way they are. What are you getting at, Reflection? Nothing. I've said my piece. You're a healer. One thinks you might care to learn more about pain.
You think correctly.
If a person comes to think that you wounded their heart with deceit, does that mean you are truly guilty of it? More so in regards to their feelings, their hopes, and their fears?
What does this have to do with Alexander Sabarov? Are you not his reflection?
What indeed? I just asked you a question.
Then I forgot what the question was. Probably means it was a threatening sort of question. I legit did forget what the question was. Okay, let's go see if we can talk down an angry mob. Well, healer, will you tell us about the carrier? Is she in there with him? Listen carefully and tell everyone. Even if there is a carrier, that carrier is our salvation. What does that mean? We'll make a cure from that person's blood, a vaccine. We need the carrier alive for that. They also say she's not alone. Not everyone dies from this sickness. Do you get what that means? I do, but we need to make sure, and that's not your job. If there are people who get sick but don't die, the plague must come from them. What do you know about connections? That's not how any of this works, you fool. I know slightly more about the plague now. I need to keep searching. Even silly rumors may hold a grain of truth. I assuaged the crowd, but the cause of their anger still haunts me. Is it true that not all victims of the sand pest die? Oh, look who's here.
The plague bringer is here, walking around.
Did you bring me anything yummy?
Hey, kiddo. Are you, by any chance, sick? Let me take a look.
Why?
There's a rumor circulating around that the carrier of the pest is an orphan girl. Show me your tongue.
I'm not sick. No, not me. Never am. I don't even get colds. Not even when I'm soaked and barefoot.
True. No signs of the disease.
Well, I'm not scared of this plague at all.
Everyone's dying from it, Murky.
Not everyone dies from it. Only people who are scared. And I'm not scared at all.
Who told you that?
My new friend.
Do you mean Clara? Is she your new friend?
No, it's not Clara at all. It's my special friend. She's always with me.
Okay, I see. I had imaginary friends, too. Alright. I think we should head back to do some brewing. Maybe go take care of the bull while we're down there. Oh. Hello again. Weird. Okay, it's definitely the plague. Yeah, that's a possibility, for sure. Oh, let's come back for that. And here she is again. Kid moves fast. All right. Okay, first let's upgrade this bitch. Hell yeah. And we just need one more toolkit to fully upgrade it. Okay, and now let's try brewing. Oh, we need our kidney. Doi. Okay, 2 hours for that. Can we upgrade our inventory? Yes, I just need to get the sewing kit out of the cupboard. Heck yes. Oh, wow, we need 2 sewing kits for the next upgrade. Okay. That might be difficult. Yeah, let's upgrade, let's repair the boots. Everything else looks fine for now. And let's go take a nap while we wait for that to brew. Oh, hey, Sticky.
Put my trust in paw, claw, and whisker. Not you, Drifter.
You know, I received a little business proposition today. The whole job stinks, but us beggars can't be choosers, eh? Tell me more. The job is hiding stiffs. The townsfolk are afraid to surrender their dead. How do you even hide a corpse? Anyway, people need to hide corpses. Stench becomes an issue quick. It's the smell that gives them away. Can't put them in the icebox after all. Where do they hide them then? So there's a chemist in the atrium. He whipped up some sort of concoction that prevents decay. Gathered some guys, about 50, maybe more. Now they go around at night and embalm stiffs. Embalm. Yeah, plenty of guys willing to do anything for quick coin these days. Me included. They hinted they wanted me to recruit you, too. Inconspicuously. That's... well, there's more I'd say if you were older, but that's just slow suicide. Why? They're embalmed and everything.
Where is this madness taking place? All around town. They work at night, quietly. Nobody'll catch 'em in the act. As if I don't have enough on my plate already. So what are you going to do? Leaving corpses indoors is out of the question. I've got to put an end to this. A chemist is willing to pay urchins for the service of finding unburied corpses in uninfected houses. Of course, it's fucking Var. Okay, well. The bull might have to wait. But I'm still going to catch an hour of shut-eye while we wait for our thing to finish cooking. And touch a clock. How's our thing looking? 48 minutes. I can make more tinctures while we wait. Ugh, we're low on brown twire though. That's not good. At least the yellow plus ones we can make with any kind, as long as we use Swevery. Okay. Well, we're definitely going to need to go herb hunting tonight. Yeah, they're empalmed. It's fine. I probably don't need this many chisels. I'm sure there's someone who'll want them. Well, if we're going to Vars anyway, let's bring our healthy organs, because we don't need them, and he'll buy them. 15 minutes. I hate waiting. Can we just go sleep for like 10 minutes? Oh my god, I saw those boots and I thought for a second there was someone hiding under the bed. Okay. Quick cat nap. There we go. Alright, what do we have here? A potion with unknown properties, made from an infected kidney. I must test it on a patient. Ah! Jesus! Not you again.
And what do you do now, I wonder? Seek a salve that will slay me? Oh, you dear, warm being. Are you sure you want to challenge me, earthly man?
Oh, yes.
And what is the next step in this plot you weave? I would like to know.
I'm not telling you.
You jest, surely. You are like a bairn making stew from sod and bones. What was that red stuff? Guts from menfolk? Pah! Man guts won't do, Burak. Oh no. Your bodies are weak. Try your foolish potion on someone, and you will see that it is worthless.
This one might fail. The next one? Who knows?
You mean to test everything you can find? What wisdom! You should be done in 40 years if you live to reach such an age. I might cut short your woe, for I am not without kindness. The fool will die, and the wise shall receive my help. You're much simpler than you like to think. I do not stand still, Menghu. I shift and shift quickly. Will you race me?
You're lying. I can feel it. Get lost. I have a potion to test. Do you see, who do you love? Was it Sticky or the Plague? Speaking of Sticky, I should go. Yeah, I mean, it's not just the Plague that looks like that. There are the Executors, some of whom are kind of like the Tragedians, in that they sort of are meta and, what's the word? Break the fourth wall and interact with the player. And then there are some that are legitimately like just orderlies. They dress them like that to try to protect them from the Plague. It is a bitch in design. Not gonna argue with that.
Are you gonna take today's map of infected districts?
You're on it again.
You're so brave now, but one day you'll walk into a district unprotected and bam! Infection in your face! Or someone will get infected because they've got Plague at their doorstep and you won't even know. And then what?
And then nothing. I'll figure something out.
It's not like you can stop us anyway. We have no plans to sit on our hands. If you don't like it, if you don't take it, another doctor will. A less squeamish one.
If you have a death wish, fine. But you're spreading the infection too. How many times do I have to tell you?
You won't hold us all back.
Fine. Have it your way then. Here's the deal then. I'll bring you protective medicine, enough for a couple kids, and they'll be the only ones doing the scouting. Is that clear?
Crystal clear. Thanks, Mom.
We could find pills ourselves. We're not helpless, but sure. And if you're so kind, how about bringing us other useful stuff too? In exchange, we'll make sure the map is top-notch. A bargain, huh?
We have the map of the infected districts, and we'll trade it to you for fat loot.
I'd rather trade it for a spanking. Little shits. Absolutely amazing to have the Plague and the orderlies look the same. I know, right? You little shits. Oh, that's worth a lot. Yeah, sure. Let's take that and... and the shotgun ammo, we can sell that. You're a menace. Okay, and it didn't even tell us anything we didn't already know. But that's good, that means none of these districts are infected. Okay. Let's go back, talk to the boatman. Or should we just walk? No, I think it'll be faster to just walk. And it's getting dark, so we can walk through the steppe and try to look for herbs. No, he didn't say he wanted to get spanked, DC. He said he would spank these kids if they keep being little menaces, which they are. one of the possible answers when dream teacher Lara threatened to put us in the corner was to say that we'd rather have the cane, though. So Artemy's clearly a kinky fuck. I mean, I think he's also like 24, so you know that tracks. We're running low on food. Having to dip into our strategic egg reserves. Here's Murky's train car. Poor little kid. Let's go quickly grab the stash that's here. Yeah, that's the polyhedron right there. Ooh. I'll take some coffee. Shit's worth good money. Hang on a second. Gotta go AFK and feed my cat. Be back in a couple minutes. Talk amongst yourselves. Yeah. It's it's not great over here. It's not going great. At least you'll have a good view from where you're at, DC. All right, back to it. I'm not sharing my formula, if that's what you're after. I don't need competition, thank you very much. Or are you here to put a stop to my little enterprise? Like hell you will. I'm the Kane's man. You belong to Olkimsky. So the Kanes ordered for corpses to be embalmed? The Kanes don't need order. They inspire. By their teachings, crossing the Great Border requires strange but simple steps. They despise death and refuse to play by its rules. Who knows? Perhaps preserving the bodies of the dead is the first step toward victory over death. Victor would approve of my work. So Victor doesn't actually know about this, does he? Victor Kane is shouldering the burden of fighting the epidemic. I'm sure he's well aware of what I'm doing here. The Kanes haven't stopped me, meaning they approve. This is the Kane way. To cattle, the greatest achievements seem like transgressions. We'll see about that, Kane's servant. Alright, I'm definitely going to stop you. But also, let me buy your shit. Getting the taste of it, huh, Ripper? What did you call me? What would you have me call you? A haruspex? Huh? Well, you brought me more human organs, didn't you? Or did you just drop by for a chat? Did you know that your neighbor has a side job? He's just helping people like me. It's called compassion. As for his methods, they're none of my business. I stay out of his, he stays out of mine. That's how we stay good neighbors. I suggest you do the same. One day they'll bust you both. Mind your own safety. I've nothing to hide. Now buy these human organs. Oh, those aren't worth that much, actually. Ooh, but I do want that. I think I might keep those and turn them into painkillers just so I can trade them to Notkin's gang for those maps. They were worth a lot. Alrighty. Okay, I already looted your back room, and I don't think there was anything there either. Total dick move to have lootable containers that don't contain anything. Okay, let's go talk to Victor about this whole corpse business. We may not have time. I'm pretty sure this whole quest needs to be resolved before midnight, but we can try.
There's a buzzing in my ears.
Is it Urgent. Your chemist provides services to people who don't want to bury their dead.
My chemist? We don't have a chemist.
He embalms dead bodies, turns houses into tombs.
If I'd learned about this earlier, I would have torn his head off already. Now give me 35 seconds of silence, please. I need to think. The cemetery is overcrowded, I see. The caretaker girl forbids mass graves and stirs unrest. Yes, I've received those reports. People hide their dead to avoid having them burned. Corpses multiply in living rooms. Does the infection linger in dead bodies?
Possibly.
This activity needs to be immediately curtailed. Do you know which house they were planning to visit?
I'd search the houses next to the drugstore.
I have a favor to ask of you, Barak. Find at least one house where the living harbor the dead. Find it and mark the door with, say, a white cross, as they did with the plague in the old days. It will be my proof. Then I'll have leverage to deal with this matter.
Leverage? Do you really need it? No one would question a Kane's actions.
Exactly. We are the Kanes. People only let us break the laws of nature because we obey the laws of justice. Do you understand?
I do.
How will you go about the search?
You can tell a house where dead bodies are hidden by the sound.
How?
A hammer, maybe? I bet someone must be taking care of them, boarding the tomb off. Alright. People hide infected corpses at home. I can find such houses by the unhealthy sound, say on the bridge square, close to the Zealot's drugstore. When I do, I'll mark the door with a cross. If this is left unchecked, infection will spread. Alright, we've got less than an hour, assuming we only have until midnight. Let's see how this goes. Oh. Still gotta talk to you, though. Nope, no schmatters. Ooh, I hear... Oh, I hear something.
How can I help you, Doctor?
What are those sounds?
What sounds?
Are you deaf?
It's a cat.
I love cats. Can I come up and pet it?
This is neighborly business, Doctor. We don't need you here. Get the hint already.
Fine, I'll send orderlies there then. Would you rather deal with them?
Closer.
Oh, shit.
Come back. Stop right there.
Alright.
Stop right there anywhere.
Okay, we're leaving, but we're definitely marking that house. I was not expecting them to attack me. You'd think I would remember from last time. I've marked a suspicious house. Should I keep searching? Ugh, and we're exhausted. Is that another noisy house? No, I think it's the same house. Alright, well. They did attack me, so definitely up to something shady. That's gonna have to be good enough for me. Definitely gonna need some more food. Any grocery stores around here? There are. I know food is stupid expensive in this town, but better than starving. This house has already been marked by a cross, not by me.
own.
You poor, poor house. In a way, you're kind of like teeth. You know how they pull teeth out? Sometimes a dead tooth can be left in place. Other times, it needs immediate extraction. Do you think this one needs...
How about letting the tenants back in and asking them?
I'm not talking to you, cocoon man. Don't get mad at me, dear house, but you have to go. It's not the people who need curing, but the town itself. Too much filler. That's the cause of the outbreak. Oh, house, if you're still alive, if you can still hear me, I sincerely hope you'll understand.
So you're planning to demolish this house? On what grounds?
On the grounds that I hate it. Be so kind as to shut your trap. Your coarse voice distracts me. Your hideous smell troubles me. Your smell. Blood, formaldehyde, iron, as expected. Steppe herbs, surprise, wrath. Oh, would you look at that? This beast is getting angry.
As will your father.
Get a load of this, dear house. This man must be a complete fool. He thinks I follow anyone's rules. But you can't hear me, can you? You're unwanted, unliving. So I hereby sentence you to emptiness. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry too, but I will put an end to what you're doing. Maria Caina also marks houses, healthy ones. Should I let Victor know, or trust her reasoning? Interesting. I've not encountered this before. I have no idea what the right move is here. Yeah, Maria's such a little bitch. She's another character that I really you don't get to spend much time with in this game, because she's the Canes are mostly part of Daniil's storyline. Okay, well, let's see how quickly I can get back to Victor. Time might make this decision for me. I'm not positive I hate this house's grounds for destroying it. Well, the Canes would disagree.
The rabble believes Simon was reborn as that strange girl. What madmen. Only yesterday they despised her.
Any luck?
I marked the door with a cross. Send your people, just don't be too hard on the locals. Why would we harm them? Their only crime was being scared. What kind of monster punishes fear in times like these? Everyone is afraid, including you and me. You're right. I am afraid.
There's a buzzing in my ears.
Is it urgent? Your daughter is out of control. She's marking houses with crosses on a whim. I'll put a stop to that. She doesn't believe you will. She's struggling with our family's tragedy. Maria took Simon's death very much to heart. She believes it put new responsibilities on her. How does she explain her actions? I'm not sure. She was talking to the house. Maria sees meaningful dreams. We never ignore them, but she doesn't yet know how to interpret them. She takes valuable information and draws incorrect conclusions. Did she tell you that the town itself is causing the outbreak? She said it has a lot of filler. And you most assuredly do not agree. You take it for the wild fantasies of an unbalanced girl. Yet I am positive there is a grain of truth to her thinking, and you will soon bear witness to that. But let's set this aside. I will put a stop to her. My job was to warn you. The rest is up to you. Victor will discipline his daughter. There will be no more marks on healthy houses. Good enough. I'll take it. Since we're in the neighborhood, let's go see if Georgie has anything to say.
connects the Earth and the cosmos. It is a ladder, a spring, a bowstring. It is you.
So you've come. Father and Simon, what did they have in common? What is a town? What do you mean? What is a town? An organism. A town is a process. It's movement. More often than not, it's slow and aimless. Town creeping across the land like an oil stain. We wanted to make a town that would grow upwards, quickly, purposeful. And what would be its purpose? In this town, people can make the impossible, if they're capable, of course, for it is a machine, a border-breaking machine. Are people machines to you, too, like machines that produce ideas? No, people are mere infants, yet to even climb from their cribs, larvae on the verge of transformation. A town is a process, a human is a process, pointed up and forward, unlike what some would have you think. Past a certain age, certainly, our mind begins to degrade. Why is that? The body dictates its laws. See the polyhedron? The tower on the other side of the river? No, my friend, that's the issue. It's not yet on the other side, and that is quite symbolic. What do you mean? Just like a person, the town is a process. It grew. From ancient times, imprinted upon the Neolithic abattoir, from the ancient steppe upwards towards the Gorkon. Now it finds itself pressed against the river, a border. The town has faced its limit, unable to move forward, unless we do the impossible. Well, maybe we're fine as we are now? The time has come for us to cross to the other side. Even the polyhedron, defying the law of gravity, one of the most binding architectural laws, is still not there. It stands on an island between two banks. It is a bridge. We've raised our foot over the abyss, but have yet to step forward. Frozen in the middle we are. Still, this is a lot. How does it remain there? Without magic, believe me. Limits can be challenged without miracles. All you need is will and imagination. The rest is technicalities that you're unlikely to understand. Or are you an engineer? Have you studied structural loads? No, not interested in engineering. This tower proves that any limit can be challenged. We currently believe death is inevitable, just as we once believed human flight to be impossible. But people achieved it and crossed unimaginable distances. This tower triumphs over the law of Earth. So this is what Father and Simon used to talk about? They used to discuss the town, its change and direction. They argued. I don't know what your father believed in. Simon won't tell us anything, not anymore. But I've explained his ideas to you. Thank you, Judge. That would be enough. Yeah, the Canes are all super fucking weird. The hunt for your friend continues. Come dawn, you won't be able to help him anymore. Apart from that, the night will be uneventful. You failed to protect the bridge square from infection. A crucial hint is about to elude you. If you don't find it until morning, the future of your research will find itself in fate's hands. Woohoo! Okay, well, good news is I'm right here, so I guess I can immunity boost all these fuckos. Damn it! I knew it couldn't be that easy.
You had 12 days. Not so many, but enough. One more day has passed. The town shift.
Alright, I still think you're a fucko, but I don't want you to die, so drink this.
Something stirs in the theater. Something stirs within you.
You can ride a horse to battle, but you can't make it sergeant.
Do you know what our cathedral is for? Not for service, that's for sure. It produces time. Like trees produce wind? Great question. You're an astute man, Dr. Burak, just like your father. Time is more complicated than we think. We perceive it as homogeneous, uniform, and continuous, the key word being perceive. Is our perception wrong? There was a time when people believed the sun rotated around an immobile Earth. It was obvious, wasn't it? Only our eyes deceived us. The same is true for time. It has many uncharted pores. Heliocentrism was discovered in ancient times. I never claimed otherwise. I was just illustrating my belief that human perception is limited. The poverty of our minds skews much in our eyes. Fortunately, we can overcome it. By building cathedrals? Have you noticed how many clocks there are in the town? Yeah, all of them similar, too. A mass-produced shipment from the outside world? All of these clocks are small cathedrals. They don't measure time, they weave it. Time coils into loops beside them. Have you noticed? Like a hive. A queen makes larvae. Worker bees cradle, transport, and manage them. The cathedral produces time. The clocks distribute it. Yeah, I've noticed. These clocks are the best I've ever done for our town. So you made them. You have good reason to be proud, then. Well, I guess that's as good as an explanation as any for why we have save points in this game. Ugh. Let's go talk to Maria. Fucking painting. Jump scares me every time.
A single glance at you makes me wonder, why am I glancing at you?
You reek of meat, man of heavy hands, and of blood, and misfortune. Yeah, people keep saying that. Come to think of it, we have a lot in common. I reek of misfortune too. Our whole house does. As expected from Nina Kaina's daughter. Today I dreamt of Earth. I went to a ceremony barefoot, for some reason. I saw human bones in the snow melt, down below my feet. Why? What was the purpose of my life? You're asking the wrong questions. You've had your life, and that's enough. How old are you, even? Early 20s? Simon's gone. Uncle Georgie can't protect us. Mother is dead. And Father... Ugh, Father. And me. Who am I? I need to be like Mother, do what she did. Oh, no plague would dare touch us while she lived. She was a true mistress. Just don't follow her directly. Who do you think you are, talking to me as if we are equals? A person who has lived longer than you and seen more. This plague came after me, to challenge me. Am I a mistress yet? But no, I'm not. Ugh, what do I do? Nothing. Although, what about working as a nurse? I don't want to die. So don't. Aren't you a Kaina? Here, this'll help you with not dying. Okay, and Eva lives down here, and then we need to get to that bowl thing before dawn. So that that can't wait. So if we go to Eva, and then take the boat here, and then go straight to the Barrow, that should be... Oh, we need to go to the theater too. Okay, we'll go to Eve. Go to the theater. Oh, we need to check on Ruben too. God damn it, there's too much stuff. I know we need to do this. I'm pretty sure that's the vital hint that they were talking about. I guess I have until midnight to boost Eva, so I can just skip that part. Alright. Yeah, let's try Theater, Ruben, Bull. Hope we have enough time. Alright. Off we go. Atrium's also infected. Great. Oop. Sorry. Also need to find someone I can test my new drug, my new potion on, but that might have to wait. Yeah, maybe depending on how long it takes us to get to the theater, and we may have to, yeah, save Ruben for last, and just hope he knows what he's doing.
I fell in love for the first time when I was 6. A kind boy with freckles. And you know, these days his name was Matvey.
I don't believe you. And I don't like you. Actually, that's too mild a statement. I feel an innate resentment towards you.
Ah, it's... well, alright then. Most people love me.
I don't like you either, girl of faith. But not just you. I'm not sure I know how to love.
Enough. This won't do. It won't do at all. This is a theatre production, not a pity party. You should be ashamed of how you've wasted your time worrying about such nonsense. Go to bed. That's it. Rehearsal over.
Okay. Well, let's... Oh, you want to talk, Director Man?
I had several paths and liked none. One had me as a beast man, another as a hunchback. The third as the indentured servant of some outside force.
Our theatre has seen better days. The repertory's getting stale. Same play over and over again. It's beginning to get on my nerves. What play is it? It's about death, hot on its trail, so to speak. I've already tried to stage this study once, but it didn't work out. The acting was bad. No one understood what they were playing. How can you be a Cain, a Burak, or Sinister Katerina if you don't walk their paths? No one grasped their character. This time, it will be different. What do you mean? I want full authenticity. I will move the play outside, into the streets. Actors play out real events while being in the middle of them. The audience doesn't know they're in a play. The actors that they're being watched. Such is my method. Intricate. The actor must understand how to work death. I'm not making this one for the audience, but for the actors themselves. Their inner world is the stage, their worldview. Hence the unusual methods, unusual and rough. It's the theatre of cruelty. Is the outside not cruel enough for you? It's a different kind of cruelty, not the one you're used to. Being unforgiving towards yourself, mostly. But you need not concern yourself with this. Why? Look, I do what the subject demands of me. I'll set your tasks gradually and uncover the method step by step. Else you'll sabotage the process. You're here for an audition after all, aren't you? I'm not an actor. From what I can tell, I'm one of the people your actors will play. A person directly involved in the events. Yeah, Immortel. Not exactly the most subtle name. I wonder what the Russian one was. Because a lot of these names are adapted. Alright, and where's the... Ah, fuck. That's tonight, huh? Damn it. I know they have some good shit tonight. And tonight only. But I don't think we have time. Yeah, of course, it's the direct opposite end of the map from the bowl. Oh, you gotta go, DC. Thank you so much for coming. I don't have time to get there before dawn. That took an hour. Just taking care of them and getting here. No, we'll go to the bull first, and then if we have time. The river, it can be slower than walking, but on the other hand, your hunger and exhaustion don't increase when you take the boats. And of course, you don't have to deal with people trying to stab you, which is always a plus. But I think walking is generally faster, especially if you are able to run. Which I'll be able to do more of once I'm able to find a water barrel, which I should be able to do if I go into the next district. Excuse me. My health is nicht gut. Oh, you were asking about the bracelets. They're just for trading. They don't have any extrinsic purpose other than that. A human body is the sum of its circulation, but it often needs to be interrupted for certain medical procedures. But yeah, they're kind of rare, and certain townsfolk really like them. Urgh. Alright. Since we're going to go right past him, I guess I will check on Ruben. But I'm going to save at Grief's first. And probably sell him the shotgun ammo, because why not? That's a lot of money. Okay. Oh, great. Why did you come, Holborn? There's enough of us here already. We begin soon. Or do you want to protect your friend? He's dead already. Can't be changed. Perhaps I do want to protect him. The heart of the kin has made up its mind, so this is how it will be. If you kill us, others will come. If not today, tomorrow. You cannot save your friend. He is Upshe, a dead man. The heart. You choose pretty words. I know a word or two as well. Who is in charge of all this? Whom do I need to talk to for you to leave Stock alone? No one. There are no ones. Only the whole, the people, the kin, the Katanger. It shares a heartbeat, a sense. It decides nothing, it acts. Your friend is a thorn in our heart. If you truly want to help him, pray to stepmother Suok, kiss earth, pray for the thorn to rot on its own. Then there'll be no need to extract it. He must have done something awful to anger you this much.
He would have done the same. A lone teacher, taking it all upon himself.
I know. There's a swarm of vultures outside, drawing closer, closer. That's all right. What matters is I'm finished. I can rest now. Where is whatever you worked with yesterday? It's depleted. What was it, Stock? Was it human? Was it the 8th on my list? What 8th? What list? What are you talking about? Just tell me what you did. I'll tell you later, if I survive to tell the tale. About your survival, do you plan to just sit here and wait until they break in? All I want now is a good night's sleep. A few hours would do. I need to change hideouts. Nothing's keeping me here anymore. Can you distract them? Lead them away? Yes, I can do that. I just need a few minutes to slip away. And then you run away too, or give up. They want me, not you. They take you as one of their own. I don't want to hide behind you, but I can barely stay on my feet. I'm not sure I'll manage. I'm on my last legs myself.
The kin will only leave Reuben alone when he rots on his own. There's nothing I can do about it. They're camping on Reuben's doorstep again, getting closer, like wolves. Oops. It's hard to deal with so many opponents at once, but all I need to do is lure them away from Reuben so that he can flee. Okay, let's see how this goes. Can't talk to them, so let's try another way to get their attention. Ah. They do run a lot faster than the other guy. But not as fast as me. I think Stock has successfully fled. Now all I need is to survive myself. Whoop, shit. Oh Lord, they coming. Okay. I lost him. Now I just have to try not to die of exhaustion. Or hunger. The cemetery. You're always welcome here. He is ready, Yargachin. He only waits for you, Yargachin. Much joy in such waiting. Soon he will become himself, and the sky and the earth will return to their due places. Gorkhon shall flow, and harsh winter will chase away the foul autumn. That which came from the ground shall return to the ground. A blade for you, Yargachin, to trace his lines properly. That's a good blade. Menghu's finger. Trace it along flesh, pry it open. To kill, to cure. Is there any difference? Trace the lines. The Boha grants you his blood. Take the blood. The Boha are immune to earth plague. The disease rolls off them. Water off foul. The blood is strong. Drink it, Yargachin. It's good for your health. They don't ever get sick? You're sure? We keep eyes on every bull. We love them. Know them better than our children. If a bull died, how could we have missed it? A learned man came to us. He said the bulls brought the disease. He was a fool. He made a mistake. So there's something special about their blood. Sure, why not? It makes sense to show bull blood to Dankovsky. He's the man with a microscope. Okay, let's see. Bull blood. Take your due. Oh, hell yeah. I will take that for sure. And I'll also take what herbs I can since I'm over here. But then I really do need to sleep. So I think the dead item shop is just going to have to be a loss for tonight. Which, it's not selling anything I can't live without. It's just stuff that would make my life easier. But, so it goes. No, I didn't drink the blood. I'm going to show it to Daniil. And no, I don't have any coffee. I sold it. The thing about the coffee is that it does reduce your exhaustion, but it also reduces your health, I'm pretty sure. And exhaustion returns so quickly. So I think I'm just going to sleep it off. Yeah, it's true. It's just a one-time reduction in health. I don't know how much exactly. I've honestly never fucked with it. I've usually done a better job than this of keeping my exhaustion under control, but I'm trying to do a lot.
So Granddad Simon is still alive too.
I don't know. Maybe I could be sort of a daughter to you.
What do you mean, sort of?
Sort of.
Don't you trust me?
Well, you're not as bad as your daddy.
Why are you saying he's bad?
Well, that's what my friend says. She knows everything in the whole world because she can sneak into any tiny little hole.
Who is this friend of yours, anyway?
Maybe I'll introduce you. She asks about you a lot, but doesn't want to meet you yet.
You do that. I know, I love Murky so much. Okay. Great, Sticky's okay. I'm gonna eat this raw meat and collapse into bed. For at least an hour. Let's see. Now, can we get there? I forget what counts as dawn. Like, it's the dead item shop is open until dawn, but I don't remember if that's until morning, but I don't remember if that's 6 a.m. or 7 a.m. If it's 7 a.m., we could potentially make it. 7:20. Oh, I'm glad you noticed. That's helpful. So maybe we can still make it and then go sleep at Lara's. And we can also show Daniil the blood while we're over there. Yeah, I think maybe that's the play. We do need to make more tinctures first, though. Real quick.
That'll make orange. Oh, no, what do we have the most of? Black. The swevery we have? Yep, no more swevery. That's okay. Red and black make yellow. That's all of our black. Red and brown make white. And black and brown make orange. Alright, that'll have to do us for now. Okay, let's try to make it to the dead item shop, and then I'll probably wrap it up for tonight. All right, what's the most direct way? Wish we could just go across the water, but of course we can't. That'll take 50 minutes. That'll take 35. Yeah, let's go to Lara's and then go down and around. Okay, bye. Ugh, I need to find some water. And avoid that guy, because he's gonna stab me. Just gonna stay out of that. Yep, still not going to do anything about the damn baby. Sorry. At least not right now. Oh good, it's not infected up here at least. I can't stab it first. I don't have time for stabbing. There's our man.
Holy shit, we actually made it.
Hey there, fellow traveler. You're right on time.
On time?
Today is a special day, a day backwards. Usually I collect dead things. Today I sell unborn ones.
What do you mean?
I have these bits of paper, see? Candy wrappers. Absolutely useless. You can't do anything with them. I'm selling them for money, today only, and they're expensive too.
Why the hell would I want to buy candy wrappers for money?
That I will not explain. Perhaps this is my attempt to save you, fellow traveler, giving away diamonds for the price of sugar. Or maybe I'm trying to swindle you, as befits a merchant. Or maybe it's just all a prank. Who knows? Not you.
So explain it like a normal person.
The stakes are your fate, fellow traveler. You're sewn to yours with a double seam, meaning you can do anything. Fate won't let you go astray, even if you don't understand the meaning of your actions. Listen. What does fate whisper? Should you take my candy wrappers?
Are you suggesting we're still playing back on the train? That's an unnerving thought. Yeah, see, this is the guy from the train, and he runs the dead item shop every night. You have to go to the theater to find out where it is. And yeah, don't know what his deal is, but I do know I need those candy wrappers. For reasons that will become apparent. No, those are better off just saved until I can actually trade them to him. Because normally he does the bartering like everyone else. And he has, food items and trade items and sometimes schmouters. He's got good shit. But tonight is a special night. Okay. Ugh, just a fishing hook. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Alright, and now let's go to Ava's. Give her her tincture, and I'm pretty sure she has a bed I can use. So, and if Daniil's there, we can also show him this bull blood. Duck in here, just hopefully long enough to lose that guy. You've got coffee. Man, it's expensive. Alright, at least I'm good for food for a while. I've got this, and I've got that loaf of bread back at Lara's place. Man, I hope that's got some water in it. Hallelujah. Yeah. Yeah, this game does makes me thirsty too. Though that may just be the constant talking. Hey girl.
I'm not crying. My eyes are just watering.
You're a step man, right? Your kin? Tell me how to walk the step right. You have no business in the steppe, town flower. What are you, a daisy? A forget-me-not? A daisy, I guess. You must be Bitterroot.
Why?
Because you're bitter and rooted here.
That was surprisingly apt.
Want me to tell you a dream I had?
Go ahead.
I dreamt of Earth, a cemetery. Not ours, a different one, in a big city. I walked through it barefoot. Then I saw them there, in the snowmelt, the bones. I realized they were his beloved bones. Or maybe my own, even. Why? What was the purpose of my life?
That's the same dream Maria had. Interesting. Whose bones were they, Bellflower? Your tenants?
This plague came after me.
How are you so special?
I'm good for nothing. Worthless. I don't know my own purpose. Do you?
I want to find my calling and fulfill it. Wait, no, that sounds pompous.
You know, I tried to tell him, but he only laughs it off. I don't want to die. I know I must, but I don't want to.
You must? No, you don't. So don't. Interesting. I hadn't noticed that before, because I'd never gotten that dialogue with Maria before. I wonder if that means that both of them are potential mistresses. All right. This will help you with the not dying, at least. I hope. I've been so lucky. Like, I mean, the tinctures definitely help, but the fact that no one I care about has gotten sick yet is huge. I have been, yeah, better about. I think I've been better about dosing them than in previous playthroughs, which is probably why I'm fucking exhausted. But the fact that none of them have gotten sick yet is really lucky. Hey, buddy.
I'm sorry, but I really do need to keep working.
No vaccine yet. Another fruitless attempt. But there must be a solution to this problem. There must. I guess. Anyway, how's it going? Any progress? I got something. Bulls can't get infected. Are you sure? I had the same line of thinking. At least that's the first thing I checked. And? The whole bull thing. I had one delivered to me. I injected it with a strain, intending to collect a blood sample the next day, but the beast disappeared in the night. Any idea who could be behind it? Here, take a look. A sample of bull blood. Are you a mind reader? No, it's just that you have experience with this. You're a scientist. I'm a surgeon. Leave it with me. I'll study it. It'll only take a few hours. While I'm busy, you may hit the cot over there by the folding screen. You need it. I've seen corpses prettier than you. All right. Thanks, Artemy. Oh, thank fuck. All right. I might be decadent and sleep for a whole 2 hours. Day 6, in which the answers reveal themselves, if the Haruspects is brave enough not to seek them.
This is unheard of. Totum revolutum.
Well, it seems like you were right, but it's of no use to either of us. So, bulls are indeed immune to sandpest? Indeed, they produce antibodies. A lot of them, but they're useless to us. Tell me more. How well are you versed in raw sample hyperimmunization for xenogeneic serums? Do you know how immunoglobulins are extracted from a native serum? Say it once more, slowly. Sandpest evolves and mutates in human blood, fast. It doesn't do that in bulls. It's as though bulls are of no interest to it. But their antibodies could theoretically be useful. Of no interest, you say? Wait a second. What? No, nothing. Just thinking. Unless the disease is weakened, we can't inject a person with those antibodies. It's too risky. Children, for example, definitely wouldn't survive the procedure. We're too different from bulls. Meaning what we need is a minotaur, a creature that combines man and bull. Dankovsky's findings support my own suspicions. Common bulls are useless to us. I'm glad we agree. It doesn't help, though. Okay, well, we're gonna call it there. So dumb. A minotaur. So dumb it's genius. Or maybe just dumb. We don't know. But thank you so much for joining. I hope you had fun. All that and it still doesn't help. What is this? This is Pathologic. Try as hard as you might and you're still fucked. But we still got 7 days, got a whole week to get through. We'll see what happens. I'm so glad you had fun. I'm so glad you could join. I'll put the video up as usual for anyone who missed it. I wonder where, or I don't know if Raz and Ren are still here, but if you are, thank you also for coming. This was a lot of fun. Got a lot done. A lot more to do. Hopefully we have enough time. We'll find out. Anyway. Bye, guys. See you next